Yo, 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 yo. What is up, folks? What is up? What is up? What is up? This is your main man, JD.
I'm Katie.
And this is Watch Stuff with us. And tonight we're going to be watching episode 7 of Chief of War from Apple TV Plus, starring Jason Mamoa. We have been here for all the episodes. I don't know why this.
Show. I'm your host.
Okay, there we go. I don't know why that decided to start playing, but you know, it wouldn't be our show without there being some sort of like random glitch or technical difficulty happening at some point during the show. So yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So I really hope that everybody can hear us. I hope that everything sounds all right. If you're watching right now, please let us know. Oh, I see that's working. Okay, good. I gotta fix that at the bottom. Yeah, you got me wondering about that now with the episode title being cut off, so I'm gonna have to move the lettering over or something next time we do it. So it's all good though. But yeah,
we figure out once we go live.
Yeah, of course. We always seem to figure out everything once like the episode starts. But,
yep.
You know,
pretty much.
It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, we are going to be watching episode 7 of Chief of War tonight. Last episode was pretty good. We are going to watch a quick recap of that episode, and then as we get our memory back about what the episode was about, we'll jump into the 7th episode and we'll do a full watch party for that. So if you have Apple TV Plus, you'll be able to watch that along with us. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get into the episode 6 summary right now. Boom. There we go. All right, let's get started watching that now.
Spoiler Master. Today, let's dive into episode 6 of Chief of War, a pivotal chapter that blends slow-burning tension with huge political and spiritual shifts in Hawaii. If the last couple of episodes seemed to pause the pace, this one makes it clear why. Every decision Kamehameha takes is a deliberate step that echoes across the islands. And episode 6 proves how fragile yet transformative those decisions can be.
With false hope, he will not join you.
Why does Kaina think Kupuluhi is making a mistake? This episode kicks off with a moral clash inside Kamehameha's circle. Kohala has been attacked, and while Kamehameha wants to believe his cousin Keoa isn't responsible, everyone else knows there's no other culprit. Kaina, ever the realist, or cynic, depending on who you ask, advises that they prepare for war. Moku agrees, but Kamehameha's court isn't just made up of men anymore. Women like Kahumanu and Kupuluhi bring their own voices of reason, and in many ways, their perspective is sharper. Kahumanu has become indispensable in Kohala's politics, proving that intellect and strategy aren't bound by gender. Kupuluhi, too, embodies this strength. When she proposes going to Keoa herself to negotiate peace, she does so with the authority of someone who has never looked to men for answers. She knows her homeland of Kau gives her leverage, and she has the courage to test it. But Kaina sees it differently. His cynicism, sharpened by his time in Zamboanga.
Yeah, the situation going on with Kaina and his wife, man, like I know that there's that hostility there, and they still have not dealt with everything that has happened in the past, or at least they haven't dealt with it on the show, you know. I don't think that it's okay. I think that he is probably still upset about that, and he feels as though she's different and is sort of like undermining him at this point. And that's a bad place for them to be as far as their relationship is concerned. So I'm hoping that they're able to patch it up. I feel like they really need to have a discussion. They need to talk about everything that happened and try to figure out some way to move forward from here, because yeah, they definitely have hostility at this point.
I agree.
With Europeans makes him distrustful of peace talks. To him, Kupuluhi's faith in Keoa is naive. He sees only destruction in the future because that's all the Europeans have shown him. Even Keoa mocks Kaina for his Europeanness, his trousers, his gun, his manners. But Kaina isn't a European pet. He's haunted by what he's seen, terrified of the wreckage that follows in their wake. That paranoia seeps into everything he says and does, poisoning the very hope Kupulagi tries to bring into her talks with Keoa. In truth, Keana's skepticism isn't wrong. Keoa's obsession with war, with burning even his father's mahiole to prove himself the true king, shows that he was never going to accept peace. For him, everything begins and ends with the god of war. He doesn't care about unification. He wants Hawaii to bow at his feet. So while Kupulugi's frustration with Kaina makes sense, his warning was tragically accurate. Has Kahekili gone mad? Across the water, Maui's Kahekili descends deeper in the madness. His son, Kupule, has always been uneasy about
I don't really think that he's gone mad. He's just obsessed with accomplishing his goal. And I guess, madness and obsession can be one and the same, but I don't really necessarily think that he's went mad. I think that he just is a believer in what he is supposed to, what he feels is his birthright, and is willing to do whatever in order to accomplish that, in order to make it happen.
But respect and fear kept him silent.
No,
Now,
poor
though,
puppy.
I know.
Kahekili has
That was so
gone too
bogus.
far. Lima, ever pragmatic, suggests that Kupule must consider taking the kingdom from his father. It's not betrayal, Lima argues, but preservation. If Kahekili continues down this path, Maui will be remembered not for its greatness, but for the tyranny of its king. Kupule recoils, humiliating his father, ending his reign on a sour note, feels unthinkable. But denial doesn't change reality. Kahekili has lost himself in his own twisted prophecy. When Kupule tries reasoning with him, Kahekili doesn't assure his son. He leads him to a gruesome sight. 2 Maui chiefs impaled, accused of conspiring against him. This isn't strategy. It's paranoia. It's cruelty. It's the unraveling of a king who once had greatness in his grasp. Kahekili has chosen what kind of ruler he wants to be remembered as. And Kupule is left with the impossible choice: loyalty to blood or loyalty to the kingdom.
Yeah, that's a
Will
tough choice.
Kahekili
That's a tough
betray
choice.
Keoa?
And I mean, I don't blame him for having to side with his father. But as we've seen throughout the series, he is he's wavering on his ability to follow his dad.
He's not totally okay with the choices his father's making.
No, and I feel like it's leading up to some sort of not necessarily a betrayal, but yeah, I guess betraying his father, but making his own choice and going his own way, and maybe that means siding with Kaina and Kamehameha.
Meanwhile, Keoa's ambition burns hotter than ever. Unlike his father, Kalaniopu, who was organically admired, Keoa seeks admiration through fear. His rejection of Kupuluhi's play for peace leaves him standing tall, but it also leaves him dangerously exposed. Even his mother sees the writing on the wall. Against Kamehameha's growing army, empowered by both the blessing of the war god and the Europeans' firearms, Keoa doesn't stand a chance. So she proposes a desperate move, an alliance with Kahekili. For Keoa, this feels like destiny. An enemy of his enemy is an ally, right? Kahekili, for his part, is thrilled at the thought of exploiting cracks in Kamehameha's kingdom. Keoa offers allegiance in exchange for men, hoping to crush Kamehameha once and for all. But here's the trap. Kahekili has no intention of sharing power. He dispatches his most unhinged warrior, Opunoi, to lead the army.
Unhinged.
Mirror Kahekili's bloodlust. His unspoken mission is clear. Fight Kamehameha and then gut Keoa when the dust settles. Keoa's hubris blinds him. He thinks Kahekili needs him. The truth is, he's disposable. Kahekili will discard him the second he's no longer useful. By turning against Kamehameha, Keoa may have just signed his own death warrant.
You trust him?
I trust he will do what is right.
Kamehameha's gamble, the law of the splintered wood. While enemies
These
plot
AI
against him,
voices, man,
Kamehameha
it's
makes
crazy.
the ground
Kamehameha.
He introduces
All
the
wrong.
law of the splintered wood. This law is revolutionary. By setting it in motion, Kamehameha frees both commoners and royals from the fear of harm and death. Violence, once a constant threat, is outlawed under his rule. This isn't just policy, it's philosophy. Kamehameha is telling his people and the rival kingdoms that his rule will be defined not by fear, but by peace. By making violence punishable, he's rejecting the blood-soaked traditions of his rivals and laying the foundation for a new Hawaii. It's a gamble. In a world where warriors measure their worth by conquest, choosing peace could be seen as weakness, but Kamehameha knows better. True strength isn't in slaughter. It's in building a kingdom where his people can live without fear. This law isn't just for Hawaii. It's a message to Keua, to Kahekili, and even to the Europeans arriving on their shores. Kamehameha will not be ruled by violence, nor will his people.
Kamehameha.
There's no hope.
Kaina's role in the storm ahead. The tension with Kaina lingers throughout episode 6.
Kaina.
His paranoia about Europeans and his push for war clash with Kamehameha's vision for peace. Yet, Kamehameha doesn't dismiss him. Despite his cynicism, Kaina has seen what others haven't, the true face of the pale skin. That experience makes him invaluable,
the true face
especially when the ending of episode
of the pale
6
skin
delivers a chilling twist.
It's my face.
The ending explained. Captain Metcalf's arrival. A ship appears on the Hawaiian coast carrying Captain Metcalf. He isn't here for trade or diplomacy. He represents the looming shadow of colonization. His goal is control. This is the moment Kaina feared. The nightmare that shaped his paranoia.
Kaina fears
He's the only
this.
one who truly understands what Metcalf's
AI,
arrival
man.
means. And suddenly, all his cynicism, all his warnings, gain new weight. Kamehameha may have introduced peace through the splintered wood law, but peace within Hawaii won't shield them from foreign greed. The Europeans don't care about Hawaiian laws, they care about power. In this moment, Kaina becomes indispensable. Only he knows how the Europeans think, how they fight, and how they manipulate. For all his flaws, he may be the only man capable of helping Kamehameha shield Hawaii from a new terrifying threat. What episode 6 really means. Episode 6 is less about battles and more about positioning. Every character makes choices that will shape Hawaii's fate. Kapu'ihoe dares to hope for peace, but learns the futility of appealing to Kehua's reason.
Nice pause
Kaina
right there.
shows
I
his
know. They've
paranoia,
done some great
but
ones.
episode 6
Jason
proves
Mamoa with his
that
eyes rolled back in his head
paranoia
earlier, too.
is in disguise. Kahekili spirals into paranoia and cruelty, endangering both his legacy and his son's loyalty. Keoa seals his fate on Kahekili, not realizing he's being played. Kamehameha solidifies his rule, not through fear, but through law, establishing a foundation for a new kind of leadership. And then there's Captain Metcalf, the harbinger of colonization, whose arrival threatens to undo everything Hawaii's chiefs have fought for. Why episode 6 feels slow, and why that matters.
I didn't really think it feels
Slower
that slow.
pacing isn't filler, it's strategy. Chief of War isn't rushing from battle to battle. It's forcing us to sit with choices, with betrayals, with the weight of tradition clashing against a future that's still being written. Kamehameha knows the stakes aren't just about land or power.
Bless you.
They're about the soul of Hawaii.
Man, yeah, I hope you
itself.
guys didn't hear that.
Every delay,
Jeez.
every council debate, and every whispered argument about peace versus war tells us one thing. Ruling Hawaii is about making the right decision.
I wonder
again and
eventually
again,
they're going to have to
even
team
when
up
the
against
odds
the
are stacked
colonizers.
against
I would
you.
think that that's
Our
sort of what
nerdy
we're building
thoughts.
towards at
Chief
this
of
point.
War episode 6
As they
may
should.
not be
Yeah.
drenched in bloodshed, but it's one of the most important episodes yet. It redefines the stakes. Hawaii is no longer just fighting internal wars of unification. It's standing on the edge of foreign domination. Kamehameha's vision for peace is bold, revolutionary, and deeply human. But with Kahekili sharpening his knives, Keoa
Kahekili,
sealing his
not
fate,
Kahekili,
and Europeans
but
arriving with their
Kahekili.
own agendas, the
Sounds
real
like
battle for
Hercules.
Hawaii's soul is only
Hercules.
just beginning.
Only just big.
I think that these are good for like just a summary so that we can remember exactly what was happening. But like, yeah, their accuracy as far as something concerned is it's not very good.
You would think for AI they'd be able to know like languages and how to pronounce things a little better.
But I mean, I'm sure you can spell it out a certain way if you took more than like 15 minutes to make this episode.
But they don't care.
No, they don't. They don't. But we do. So we are going to jump now into the actual episode. So let me switch my screens up. Okay, as we always say, we cannot show the episode on the screen, but feel free to watch along with us, and we will start our timer up. And 3, 2, 1, starting the episode
Blast
now.
off. Oh, the baby one.
Who's baby?
Her baby.
Is that one of Kamehameha's
Surrogates?
yeah, wives? Other wives?
Not his.
Mm-hmm. So she can't have kids, right? Is that what that? Didn't they say that?
That's what the premonition was
Oh
from that.
yeah.
Spirit told her that she can't have
Yep.
kids. Food.
No.
Food.
Speaking of food, I'm kind of hungry again.
These are decent.
Yeah.
Little gummy candies, but
Not the same. So I'm guessing this group, Captain Metcalf and his group, is sort of like scouts, I'm guessing, before they send a bigger convoy of folks to go to the land.
I hate that guy.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I just want to know what they're thinking, because literally it's like 5 of them. What are they thinking they're gonna do? I don't know why, but the intro feels different this time to me.
You say that every time.
Yeah, I know. I even feel like the music is different, but I know it's not.
Ah.
Oh, goodness.
Ah, poor pig.
Oh, hey, we played that.
We did play that.
Still a lot of hostility with them. Oh. Mm. You think she wondering if something's up with them and that's why he's pulling away from her?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I feel like that's what that look was about.
I don't know. Everybody just acting odd.
Right? Yeah, I'm having trouble reading all the vibes. What do you think that one was?
I don't know. I don't want to assume anything, but
Right.
Interesting
Mm-hmm.
eye contact and
Right.
spacing between the two.
Right.
That kid should be so much faster than them, though.
Right. And especially running through the trees and stuff.
Mm-hmm. He's not weighed down by anything, and
Right.
he knows where he's going. Oh, he was a lure. Okay.
Hmm. Fell into the trap.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all of their weapons are good for like one shot, but after that one shot, you're not gonna get enough chance to reload. That captain too, I've seen him in different stuff before too. I'm pretty sure he was in Boardwalk Empire and he played a horrible character on there too.
So different than this show.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. How did she know that part?
Because she was saying that the guy was educating her and stuff.
Oh,
The one
okay.
that taught her to speak
Mm-hmm.
English. He looks like he's gonna bite it.
Right. Yeah, definitely something there. I don't like it. I don't like it.
What's it to you?
Right.
That face.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am?
Mm. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
I mean, we're not talking about how they just chased that young kid through the woods trying to kill him.
Mm-hmm. Are they really there for trade though? No. Hmm.
You're like, yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. I didn't think that they were gonna have so many philosophical differences.
Well, I mean, he's seen all the evil.
Right, right, and they haven't.
They haven't left. Except John,
Right.
who just was like, Mer.
So what? They just wait and see what happens. Then interesting choice. Brother trying to tell him like, hey man,
They don't like me either.
right? And you guys look closer to me than we look to them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got some insight.
All right. I'm gonna take them all out myself. I'll do it.
He can just
he
stay
can
over
be
there.
cool.
He can be full of peace over there.
Right.
And I'll just do my
I'll
own
be
thing.
full of war over
Yep.
here.
Yep. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I wonder why.
Hmm. Yeah, interesting to have that like level of distrust between the both of them too, man. Like I was not expecting that.
She wronged him.
And he subconsciously knows, you think?
Mm-hmm. I don't know that he fully knows who she
Yeah,
was
what
with.
happened? But he knows something was up.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
They're stinky.
Yep.
Yeah, that guy needs to. He needs to go. He's the
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey. Dang. I like the fact that I don't know what's gonna happen. So like I don't really know who I would trust in this situation. I know Kamehameha is historically known as a man of peace. So
Yeah, but he just needs to see like a little bit of violence to understand. Like, he just needs to see somebody wrong him or wrong one of the others, and well, we need to table this again,
right,
guys.
right. Them showing that they have like a little dissension among the ranks, that would make it a real good time to come in and attack too.
Mm-hmm.
Not be happy. Mm-mm. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. No. She did.
Mm. 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 Pretty sure that's the end of their relationship.
So if that's the case, why if she thinks that their stuff is like a disease and is going to spread through, why would she not want him to try to get rid of them? Unless she thinks that if they get rid of them, then more are going to come.
Or it'll just
Keep
everybody
going.
fighting will just show violence and
Right.
light that fire under them.
Ooh.
Preach.
What you don't know, what I do know. Dang. Oof. Oof. Mmm. Spicy, spicy, spicy. The black. The black.
Sorry, honey.
Now they savages. Oh no, he was in Spartacus. That's what he was in. That's what I know him from. Ain't this all everybody need to know? Like
He's gonna come back and bring more people, or because he doesn't look like he's gonna drop it.
no, of course not. Your face.
Mm. I'm confused why she would be allowed to wander around and
Right.
just be out of sight of everybody and just be with him. I don't feel like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't feel like as the chief's wife, like that should be allowed.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Did they just notice this ship or something?
And they come closer. Hi, mouse. Scared me. That's where all the people are that you were wondering where they are.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-mm. I don't know if I saw a ship if I'd just be running over there to see what's up.
Nope, definitely need to be going the opposite direction.
Right? You let some folks know, like,
Like, were they just not told about any of this that was going on?
I don't know. Are they turning sideways? Because if they turning sideways, they got cannons. You think he like, dang, he was right? Oh. Yep, cannons.
Even
Told
the
you
guy
they
we
turning
don't like.
sideways.
It was like, Captain, maybe not
Mhm.
that.
I definitely would not just be going to stand there and look at it.
Nope.
I guess, but if you don't know
They
to
didn't
be
know.
afraid
I
of
feel like
it, I
they were
guess.
a little further away and didn't know what was going
Right,
on.
right. What are those things they're pointing at us?
Mm. Hmm. Hmm.
She should know.
Right?
Like, she should know. Like, nah, we gotta go. That was the name of the episode. The Day of Spilled Brains.
You stand there. Oh my gosh. Hmm. Gosh. Excuse me.
I just see our friend Miles has joined us. Oh.
Tweaking out.
Oh, always. Oh, man.
Hmm. Oh no. Can't even save their loved ones because they gotta save themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's horrible.
Like, no, you gotta go.
Yep, they gotta go. It's funny that he's the one that decided
I
that
know.
this wasn't
I know.
a good
That this was too much.
choice. Yeah. I didn't expect that. Nope. Off the plank.
Off the plank.
Yeah, I didn't expect this.
Yeah.
I also. What was I gonna do? Go back, swim over there.
All right.
Can I join you guys? I'm sorry.
I tried to stop him. Mm. Hmm. What's Kamehameha gonna say now? Like, I tried to tell y'all. I tried to tell y'all.
It's like half of our people now that are gone.
Dang. Heck of an episode, man. Heck of an episode. All right. I guess we're back up and running, man. I don't know why my computer decides to do this. Like, the other day I streamed and it was like, after I had done some stuff, it was fine. And then all of a sudden now it's just not going to work anymore. But yeah, That was pretty fun. Let me switch my screens up because I'm gonna go ahead and end this now while we got a chance to actually end it. There we go. Okay. Any final thoughts on the episode before we go ahead and shut this down?
No, it's just tragic it had to come to that because they didn't listen.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's frustrating. I mean, he kind of provoked them a little bit by going onto their ship, but
Right.
he knew what they were gonna do regardless.
Yeah, that's the question though. You have to wonder if if those things were going to happen, whether he had provoked them or not.
I feel like yes, because he had been.
I do too.
Like everybody on that boat knew what they were gonna find when they got to the island, and they were looking forward to like taking over. So they already had the plans.
Yep. And I mean, they, I guess, don't know that, at all. But I think you got somebody who has some inside information and who had been through some things before. You need to listen to him.
And you got the black man.
Right. Yeah,
and
black man.
You got John.
Who it's not the black man. It was the black. Remember,
the black.
He's referred to as the black.
Yep. And you got John, who he doesn't really say too much bad about the pale skins, but
Right.
he also has no interest in leaving the island at any time.
No,
he's already kind of chosen his lifestyle. So nobody listens to the people who have gone through the experience of what the pale skins can do.
Right.
Nobody listens to the ones that have lived this out, been there, done that, and know their true colors.
Yep.
So we're just gonna be hopeful and feel like if we be kind to somebody, then they're of course going to be kind to us, because why not?
Yeah. And I mean, that's a nice way to go about thinking things. But I mean, even amongst their own people, their own people aren't necessarily like that because they're currently warring with
the other
groups of
islands.
their people.
Yep.
So I mean, it's okay to have these ideas, but you can't be gullible. And I feel like this was being gullible. But I mean, I would love if we had some of our normal crew on here tonight to give us some background on some of this stuff too.
Yeah,
because
hopefully they drop in the comments later so we can read what they have to say before we do this next week.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, of course. Great episode as always. We will be back next week, hopefully without the technical difficulties again. But we will be back on Thursday for a next episode of Peacemaker Season 2. So that one's supposed to be good too. So please join us. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment below, and hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time we go live
in 2025.
My name is JD.
My name is Katie.
And I'll see you when I see you. Peace.